Right. So now let's go to question number 15. 2030. Right. So this is the integration part. Now, right. So what's the integration that we have to do? First of all, they are saying to integrate. Take this as I x squared sine inverse x dx. Right, so now first of all you need to select this. So we have to do integration by parts. So first of all you need to select what's u. So the way you do it is that highlight. So whichever comes first is u. So here this is inverse. This is basically going to be u. So how you do it is u dv is equal to uv minus v du. Correct? No? So this is basic theory. Basic theory reminder. Right? So let's do now. Okay? Now, what will we get? So I'm going to take this as u. I'm going to right now. Okay, so this is basically now this is basically u, this is basically v, right? So if you differentiate this into you will get this, no, right? So that is how you get v. As I said before, you basically integrate this part to get the v, right now. So if you you will get that you will get uv. So that means sine inverse x, what is v? X cube over, right? Minus then what? V, what is v? This. Then you differentiate this, no? That is, if you differentiate sine inverse, that means 1 minus x square. Correct? Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 out, right? And I'm going to name this as I1. Right? So now I'm going to integrate this separately, and then we can find I separately. Right? If you join, so that is my method. So now basically to find I, so there can be different ways. Right? So what we need to do is that we need to select the easiest way. So I'll be discussing 2 methods of using what you call substitutions here, right? So first of all, write this down. So then we will do the 2 methods of substitution. Okay? So I1 I consider as what? X3 1 minus x square. Okay. So because of this, so now there is a specific substitution that we can use here. So now here the power of this is an ordinary. So you can use substitution as y equals 1 minus x square. Okay. So this will become d by over dx will become half 1 minus x square minus 2x. Correct? So half will be cut off. It will be this will be minus is going to be plus x 1 plus x square. Correct? So basically you get dy as x dx 1 plus x. Correct? No? So now basically you have to substitute now. So you will get okay. Before that, we can write this as what? Y square is equal to 1 minus x square. So x square is equal to 1 minus y square. Right? So I'm going to write this as x square into x dx 1 plus x square. Right? So I just rewritten this. So I get this. So x square is plus what? 1 minus y square. This is going to be dy. Correct? So basically you will get, if you integrate this, y minus y cube over 3. So what is y? Y is basically 1 minus x square. This is basically 1 minus x square u over 2 over 3. Right? So basically I was what? I was sine inverse x cube over 3 minus 1 over 3 I1. Right? So for I1 I'm going to write this down. That is 1 minus x square minus 1 minus x square 3 over 2 plus c. Okay, then you will write c is an arbitrary constant. Okay. Right, so part B, that is integration by using partial fraction. Right. Right. So basically, what we can do here is, so part B, it says using partial fractions to find this. So let's find the partial fractions of this. Right, so first of all what I am going to do is I am going to find the partial fractions here. So that is, this is going to be x minus 1, x plus 1, so x plus 1, x plus 1 square, and this is going to be 3. Put the same thing down. Right, so what I am going to do is I am going to find the partial fractions here. So I can write this down as this one. Something here, x plus 1a, x plus 1 square b, and x plus 1 something here. So these two we can find straight away. Right? So let's do that. That is what? So you are going to put x equals 1 and close this thing. Right? That means it's going to be 1 squared plus 3. 3 into 1 plus 4 over 1 plus 1 cube. Correct? No? This is basically 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8. 8 over 8 is 1. Right, so this is going to be 1. So here you will put x minus 1. So if you power this up, x minus 1 square plus 3 minus 1 plus 4 over minus 1 minus 1. Correct? No? So this is minus 1 square is minus 1, minus 3 is minus, minus 1 square is plus 1, plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2, minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2, this is minus 2, this is going to be minus 1. Correct? No? Right? No? So here, so what are we going to do now? So we are going to basically multiply this whole part and then compare the coefficients. right? So basically you get x square plus 3x plus 4 is equal to 1 time x plus 1 cube plus a x minus 1 x plus 1 squared, then b x minus 1, then x plus 1 minus 1 x minus 1. Right now? Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to compare the coefficients. So there's the x cube here, no? There's no x cube here. So that comparison is easy. X cube here is 0 coefficient of it, and here you will get 1 plus a. Correct? No? Others don't have the x cube coefficient. Right? So basically a is what? A is minus 1. Right? So then I take the constant, or basically when x equals 0, that means it's going to be 4. This is going to be 0, so 0 plus 1 cube is 1. This is 0 a plus a minus 1 1 plus b minus 1 1 minus. Right now, so anyway, a is what? A is going to be minus 1. So basically what we get here is 1 minus 1 minus 1 is plus 1, plus 1 into 1 is again 1, plus b, b is going to be minus b, this is going to be plus 1. So this is going to be 3, this is going to be 4. So b is going to be what? Minus 1. Correct now? Right? Right, so basically we found the values now. Right, so you all have to rewrite this, but for me it's easy. I'm going to put a as this as minus 1. This is also minus 1. So basically we need to, so now we need to integrate this now. So here this was also 1. Right. So now we need to integrate this. So what did we found? So what did we find? Integration of x minus 1. Then it was minus x plus 1 minus x plus 1 squared minus x plus 1. Right now? Correct? So now it's pretty easy now. Right? So now you know that the differentiation of this part is 1. Right? So you can use that ln thing. Right? You will get again the differentiation of x plus 1 is also 1. So that is here. So you can use the ln thing again. Okay, then so then this, right? Okay, so if I write this as like this, so now it will be much more clearer. Right, so if you rewrite this as like this, you can get what? this is going to be x plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 is going to be same here. Minus 3 plus 1 is going to be minus 3 plus 1. Correct? No, this is the most, this is one of the first principles you learn in integration. Right? So yeah, so we can finish this off like this. This is going to be minus 1, so it's going to be plus. Right. This is going to be plus half. Minus going to be here. Right now. So and again your name C is an arbitrary constant. Right, so that's basically it for this part. Right, so now it's so the next part. Okay, so the next part, it says it has given an I, which is a plus cos x a square plus b square plus a cos x plus b sin x. Right now, so they have given I and they have so this cell goes from 0 to 5 over 2 and they have given j. There is the b plus sin x over a square plus b square plus a cos x plus b sin x. Right? So now they are asking us to find, so they are asking us to show that ai plus bj is 5 over 2. So this is what they are asking. Right? So there's one thing that you all need to remember. What is that? That means you can add the integration just like normal addition if the limits are the same. Right? So now the limits are same, no? Right? So we can do it in an extremely normal way. Right? Then what you do is you take ai plus bj, no? So what is ai? Basically a square 0 to 5 over 2 a square plus a cos. Right, so what is bj? That means what do you call? So this part is common to both, no? So I'm going to keep it like that, right? So that we can just add now b square. What bj means what now? That's going to be b square plus b sin x. Right. So now do you all see this is basically the same. Right now, so now the denominator and the numerator are equal. So I'm gonna. So what will we get? We can actually cut these two off, right? Then what I will get is 0 to 5 over 2 dx. So what is the integration of dx? That means x, no? 5 over 2 0. So 5 over 2 minus 0. There is 5 over 2. So this is what they are asking. Correct? Right? So they are asking us to consider bi minus aj. No? So let's find bi minus aj. Asking bi minus aj. What is bi? So bi ab plus b cos x a square plus b square plus a cos x plus b sin x aj minus ab minus a sin x means correct. Now you can cut these off, right? So then consider this part. So basically if you differentiate this, these two are constants, you will get 0 plus 0 plus this becomes, so a, when you differentiate cos x is going to be minus sin x, so I'm going to put minus here, plus b, if you differentiate sin x is going to be cos x. So it's basically this, right? So it is just a side note. Right, so this is basically that, no? That means you will get ln square a cos x plus b sin x 5 over 2 0. Correct, no? Right? So then what will you get? You will get ln a square plus b square plus a cos 5 over 2 plus b sin 5 over 2 minus ln a square plus b square plus a cos 0 plus a cos 0 plus b sin 0. Correct? So basically cos 5 over 2 is 0. This is basically 1. Cos 0 is 1. Sin 0 is 0. Correct, no? Right, so you will get ln a square plus b square plus b minus, that is this part, ln a square plus b square plus a. Right, no? That be what is, so because it's a log reduction, you can always write this as this one. Correct, no? Right, so write this down for the moment. Right, so now we know some stuff, no? We know that A I plus B J is 5 over 2. Number 1. Then we know that B I minus A J is 1 square plus B square plus B A square plus B square minus plus C. Right? So we have two equations and two unknowns. Right? So this is, so basically we can find now. It's basically now O level lagi aja ni right? So what do you do? So what you basically do is that so first of all let's eliminate J. Right, so if we eliminate J, what I am going to do here is that I am going to multiply this by A and multiply this by B and add it up. So 1 multiplied by A plus 2 multiplied by B. Correct? So you will get A squared I ABJ plus B squared I minus ABJ is equal to A 5 over 2 plus B ln A squared plus B squared plus D plus B squared plus A. Correct? No? So these are part of, and you will get I, then you will get I A squared plus B squared equal this part, no? Right? This will be equal to this whole part. Okay? So what I need is I, so I am going to divide that and straight away write the answer. I is equal to A square plus B square A 5 over 2 B A square plus B square plus D A square plus B square plus A. Correct now? No problem? Okay, so I'm going to do a similar thing for to get I. So now I'm going to eliminate I. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to multiply this by B, then minus it out from 2, which is, so I'm going to multiply by A. Right, so I'll get ABI plus B square J minus ABI plus A square J. Correct now? So when you multiply 1 into B, this is going to be B 5 over 2, and if you multiply it by A, you will get minus A ln A square plus B square plus D A square plus B square plus A. Correct no? Right, so basically these get eliminated. So J is going to be this part. Right? So that's basically it. Yeah. So So yeah, right. So that's done with the this part as well. The whole question.